What's up, guys? All right. So, it's a nice frequency. Whoa, come over here, camera. What are you focusing on? We need to have a little chit chat. I'm feeling inspired. I'll put my headphones on so I can hear myself ramble. All right. Welcome back to New Record Day. My name is Ron. Today's Frequency Friday. We're going to be talking about what makes a speaker disappear, completely vanish. I want to show you guys something. Man, these things are freaking heavy. Oh, yeah. There she is in all her glory. You see that guy? That, my friends, is one of my favorite speakers of all time. Really, it is. To this date, it's just one of my favorites. This is the Anthony Gallo Strata 2. And I actually was sent these guys right before we got Nick and we did the foster care thing. Yeah, there was a number of different things that happened in my life that prevented me from getting around to doing what I want to do with these, which is to do a round 2 of the Stratas and, knock out another review for the dudes and dudettes over at Gallo Acoustics. Take a look at the speaker. Do you see what I see? I'll tell you what we don't see is we don't see a big, wide baffle. We see rounded corners. Everything is rounded on these speakers. The surface area is minimal. If you set these speakers up in your room, you give them some juice, you get them away from the sidewalls, from the front wall, you do the little trick that I taught you guys about soundstage. I'll leave the links down below if you haven't seen that video. These speakers, the Stratas, they will vanish. You will not hear these speakers. They're gone. They are completely gone. Does that mean that this is the only speaker that I've ever heard that can completely vanish or disappear? No. My nx-oticas, open baffle speakers, in this room, I can get them to nearly completely vanish. They're still not quite there. These disappear better. These, they're gone. Actually, there's another speaker that I can do it with. Hold on. Alrighty. These are a little beat up. I made these, I dressed them up for my wife. She's a big fan of, what are those, Wagoneers? She's got like this fetish with Wagoneers, so I dressed them up many, many years ago. These are the LGKs, GR Research LGKs. I can make these completely vanish. You put these into a big room, sitting on some subs, I will freak you out. Like, there's no way. There's no speakers in this room. They're just gone. So again, right? Take a look at the baffle. Very narrow baffle. There's little to no reflections. If this was a giant baffle, everything that you're hearing would sound like it's coming from the baffle forward. So you might be wondering, why am I bringing this up? It's kind of just out of the blue, right? Well, it's interesting. One of the things that I mentioned about the tecton impacts is that I've struggled with getting those speakers to completely vanish or disappear inside of this room. And that statement is true. If they can't completely and totally disappear, does that make them a bad speaker? Does that make them a speaker that maybe you shouldn't consider? No. When I reviewed the Sabrinas, this was something that I discovered as well, is I can't get them to completely vanish. That's not me being mean. That is physics. And sometimes physics shows up and gives you the bird, and there's nothing you can do about it. So, that's that. Frequency Friday. Appreciate you guys. See you later.
Ha 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 ha!